Hello, everyone. We're wrapping up here in beautiful Houston, where the Orlando Storm, Terry, narrowly escaped with a victory.
I tell you what, this had me on the edge of my seat, and I know it had you on the edge of the seat too. And anybody else that's watching that are Storm fans, I know you were on the edge of your seat also. But a win is a win, and we'll take it.
You know, we had an opportunity. We're in the press room afterwards, and Coach Beck was very contrite. He's a pragmatist, man. He knows what he saw tonight. He knows what developed. He knows to a certain degree how
Yeah,
lucky they got
yeah,
here. But he also has the vision and the direction that he knows the team needs to go.
yeah. And one of the things that he did mention, he said there were some things that I overlooked that he will work on. I know he'll get better. That he's a seasoned coach, so he'll look at the stuff that he could have corrected and then go from there because he has a short week.
Yeah, we talked about the emotion with them, about the players, because things got really chippy there at the end. And I know you and I were conveying, I mean, we were right there on the sidelines, and we were talking about how just one more penalty was going to be the change of that game. I'll show you the picture, but I mean, that ball fell just 5 yards short of a game changing moment.
It's crazy because you and I was standing right there and we were kind of leaning to make sure that it didn't go over the goalpost, and I'm glad it didn't because
The Carlton Fisk,
yeah,
man.
we just kind of leaned like that. But it was great because that actually helped Orlando Storm win the game tonight.
So, what did you like the most about this on the road trip? I mean, the fantastic hosts.
Yep.
You know, I got to tell you, when we're guests in their home, they're nothing but fantastic to us.
Yeah, and that was my favorite part. You know, it was class A, grade A type customer service with everyone. Everyone was very helpful, helping us get up to the press box because that was a little confusing, but we got it and we were able to, to do what we needed to do. But the overall atmosphere today was actually great. It was hot on the field, but I tell you what, it did not deter the people from coming out and making a good scene and supporting not only their team but actually supporting. And we had some few Storm fans here as well.
We did, and we definitely have to thank people in the Storm organization that make what we do
Yeah,
a lot easier. And definitely one of those people is Zena Lewis. I mean, what he's done for us and
yeah,
allowed you and given you that access to the team and the players
yeah,
both before and after the game has been fantastic. And running into Doug Whaley, who is
yeah,
he's in charge of player development, but he is a hands-on kind of guy, kind
yeah.
of.
He very
And
is.
these are the guys that are molding the product for the UFL. We just closed out, which bar none, week 7 has been the most competitive and most exciting week so far of the UFL, with the games that were won. The games were close. Games were won in overtime.
Yeah,
There were shocking upsets with the
yeah.
Kings beating DC, Orlando squeaking by, but they've solidified a three-way
First place
first
tie.
place tie.
Yeah, no, those two losses by the two teams that were ahead of Orlando did us a solid. But we were trying to give the game away, and I'm so glad that we were able to find a way to win a game. And this we're coming off a 2-game losing streak. This was a must-win game for Orlando.
And with the game over early by our standards,
Yeah,
we still got time to go get us some Houston barbecue, man. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And again, we want to thank our primary sponsor, and that is Toyota of Melbourne, for giving us our on the road segment. But we would also not be here without the great support of Robin Fisher, State Farm Insurance. We would not make this possible without the great support that is given to us from the league in the form of Junkless, the official granola bar of the
yeah,
UFL, and Zoa Energy Drink, the official energy drink. So again, like Coach Beck closes with, man, go Storm.
yeah. Go Storm, and a win is a win.
A win's a win, man. I tell you, this has been a fantastic trip, but we only have 5 days turnaround. You and I fly home, we repack, we're back out here. But next week is the game that we're really excited about, because this is going to be a one of a kind experience. And you are a retired military man, so this is really close and near and dear to your heart. And you've been instrumental in a lot of this, working with UFL and,
Yeah.
their outreach when they're working with the veterans. So give us a little briefing on what we can expect next week, and this is exciting.
Yeah, so next week we're going to be at Fort Hood. I'm going to be in enemy territory. I'm retired Navy, but it's going to be really great to see that, because this is the first time this is ever going to happen. So this is the first time to see these players come out and play in front of our military families. My nephew is going to be one of those family members that's going to come out and watch the game. So I'm excited to see that he's going to be out to watch it. But they get to interact. This is how you build a camaraderie with the league. And you have to start with people who sacrifice their lives, and that's some of the great folks at Fort Hood.
We're gonna have flyovers. We're gonna have tanks on display. It's going to be an intimate setting, as far as the stadium goes. But once again, because of Toyota of Melbourne and our On the Road series, we are going to be there again on the sidelines, in the press box, and in the heat.
Yeah, in the heat. But I'll take it. It's worth it.
It is. Terry, take us out.
The Orlando Storm, we won another game, and thank you all for tuning in. This has been an outstanding time here in Houston, and we're heading back to Orlando, so we'll see